Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick VOD review of SirRed versus KennyLee. There's a lot of points I know in which neither player actually like fully punishes off of like quick stuff. So I'm gonna mostly talk about punish game here and like certain sections in which the punish game could have been like very much extended or like had the better possibility of being extended. Uh, yeah, so I'll just mostly do this with volume low. Okay, cool. So immediately from the start, KennyLee, you do a jump, a double jump here, and it's very dangerous. SirRed does not capitalize at all, and actually just gets hit out of it. So I didn't expect to stop this so early. So you notice here, you put out an up air around here, and then he just jumps here and like puts out a barrier. Something that you did completely is just attack where he is at the moment. So like right there, you attacked where he was here, and it just left you completely open to an attack. In general, you want to like attack where someone's, if they're in the air, they're gonna go up, or they're going to go forward. And so my only guess is, I guess you're gonna go forward. But right here, you don't want to really attack people when they're on platforms, because if they shield, that's like a free punish for them if they're good enough at shield dropping. And then like if they're in the air like this, it leaves it open to a counterattack. Now here it looks like you miss your L cancel or something like that. Okay, you went for an up tilt. I think you gotta got the up tilt out faster, and it would have hit him out of here. So one thing I gotta say is, SirRed, you should not have put out this up air, and KennyLee, you should not have double jumped here. And you may have just immediately started and realized that mistake, but anyway. And then after this, if SirRed just holds down, he can just get a free punish on that. At low percent, you want to make sure you don't hit people with attacks while you're high up. And it seemed like you're kind of high up in the air here. Like from me, if I was in KennyLee's perspective, I jumped, I would say, oh shit. And honestly, that's probably the bear I would put out, or like a dare, so that he couldn't like get an ASDI down punish. And then as SirRed, what I would have done here is I would have said, right here, as soon as he jumped into the air, just like landed and kind of waited for him to come down. And if he went to top platform, try to do jump, double jump, up air to hit right up there. That's like a quick beginning of the game scenario that I'll just point out. I'll keep watching. Oh man. Alright, so immediately, right here, you go for a grab, SirRed. Right here, and you get hit by a fair. If you go for a grab and like you can tell that you're going to get hit. Like right here, it's very easy to tell like you're going to get hit by this fair after this grab. Like right here, this is very easy to react to. You hold down and you do what's called a crouch cancel grab. You just as you're holding down and you get hit, you time it and you just hold down R and press A as soon as like you're able to move, which is 4 frames after hit lag ends. This is very good. You can F smash, you can down tilt, you can actually up tilt, but like a grab is like very easy to get out of it. However, you get popped up into the air and down tilted again. What's funny about this is KennyLee then jumps up into the air, which I can only imagine is like a wave dash or like some kind of shit. Which I don't know. It shows that KennyLee is like accidentally going up into the air for some reason. But you could have easily gotten a grab out of that in order to like, if you miss something like that at low percent and they're in the air like that, the only thing they can do to like beat you like as you're on the ground is a downwards aerial attack. That's why people do meteors a lot at low percent as well as grabs. You going up into the air got you hit. I don't think you going in the air though was intentional. I hate to say this is a super telegraphed shit right here, and attacking it with up tilt isn't that bad of an idea, but if you crouch, you can like dodge it completely, and if you try to stuff it, like attack right here while he's coming down instead of while he's gonna hit right here, it like helps out. However, this is like a good move on SirRed's part where he's like, fuck, I'm in the air, I might as well put out an attack that'll like beat whatever you're doing, so that's like good shit there. Taking advantage of the situation. What the fuck did you just do? You forward tilted and then you full hopped while KennyLee is jumping forward. I don't actually know at all what you could have been trying to do here. And it just gets you hit. Good job, KennyLee, on like capitalizing on that as you jump forward. That's a lot of weird exchanges. I'm gonna look at this hit by hit. Alright, so you faired him, and then you go for another fair, but it just doesn't combo. And then you go for the same type of fair, and that doesn't combo. Okay, so the best thing to do here actually is this. You get this fair right here, and you land. Oh, fuck. God damn it. No, 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 no. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Go away. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. You get a fair here. You get this fair, which is a solid fair. Instead of, what's it called? So, like, whenever you hit somebody and your attack's not going to keep them in enough hit stun to get a true combo, what you want to actually do is try to read their next option. So, like, if I know SirRed, he loves to just come down with an attack and, like, attack as fast as possible. And so that would be the come down option, which involves fading back and fading forward, and I guess fading down, but fading down is kind of like fading back, where it's like fading, try to get away from your attack. And then there's jumping. So, like, if I was playing like a Fox or something, I would usually try to read a jump option, because like it's just so often. But I know SirRed and also Marts are not good at coming down. So you actually attacked the come down option, but it wasn't a true combo at all. So if you wanted to cover come down, you have to kind of whiff punish it and wait for them to throw out the attack. So right here is an example of that, where it wasn't going to combo at all, and maybe it could have comboed, but from the positioning of your fair, it wasn't going to. It would have been better to just stay on the platform and maybe F smash, or just like do like a drop down fair as he came down with the fair. Like right here, he just comes down with a fair and hits you while you're still like jumping up. I'll actually go a little bit slower. Fair. Yeah, you landed, and I think that looked like a wave land, and you just didn't have enough time to get this fair out. So jumping up kind of just fucked you. But if you put out a forward smash right here, it would have just completely killed him because he's like off stage. Although he has his jump, so maybe he would survive. SirRed did the exact same thing here. You were not going to be able to combo this. Actually, I think you could have. You just put it out super late, so I'm actually wrong. You just need to like actually put out your attack. In my opinion. Here we go. Yeah, you could have definitely put out a fair a lot earlier. How did this come to be? What happened here? I'll be honest, when you're right here, I tend to want to go for the shield drop punish because it helps me out in the long run. And you just kind of waveland off and it like worked out. What are you trying to do here, KennyLee? You jumped forward. You actually did this earlier in the game right around here. And if I was playing you, I would say this guy jumps forward a lot, which means I can just whiff punish you or stuff you if I'm close enough. I don't know if SirRed picked up on that, but I do know SirRed loves to forward smash, so I would know not to. I don't like jumping in the air right here against him because it's like I might just take it in the face if he just like goes for some shit like that. But I also know him, and I should stop using that justification. All right, let's continue the game. Grab ledge. Okay. The beautiful thing about Marth is if you don't have a jump, then like edge guarding is just like simple and clean. Kingdom Hearts. So here you do a fair. I don't know why you didn't get hit, and then this dare was just kind of jank, and then you faired him off and traded. Here, if you grab ledge, he was fucked because he used his jump earlier. He used it right there to like get around you. Wait, what the fuck? Did he land here? Never mind, he landed. So he used to jump somewhere else. Oh, he used to jump there to trade with you. I forgot about that. You could have just grabbed ledge and like been fine, but it kind of all worked out because he did something weird. Did he stand up or did he just land on stage? Yeah, he just stood up at over 100. Shit happens, whatever. But yeah, you want to like find a way for them to burn the jump. The way I would have positioned it would actually be you got the dare, and honestly, you could have. Okay, you should have just like comboed it into the fair, and that would have knocked him like pretty far up. Okay, never mind. If you just comboed the fair, you would have been okay, and then grab ledge afterwards. All right, I've been stopping a lot. You just got hit trying to throw out attacks a lot. What the fuck happened there? KennyLee, sorry. Okay, you get hit. Just you ran into him and held down. You jumped. Oh, you did another jump. It looks like SirRed actually picked up on you jumping, or that's just naturally what he does. And he misses here. You do a bear and miss. Your F smash doesn't come out. What do you get hit out of? Are you in hit stun? Sorry, are you in tech? No, you jumped. Wait, did you jump again? God damn it. Yeah, you jumped. God damn it. And then you got hit out of jump. Did you get hit out of jump again? You did. Okay, so KennyLee, you gotta stop jumping when you're in like a micro, like close interaction like that. It tends to be your habit. And if you do jump, I guess you want to go with an aerial a little bit faster. And when you're on that platform, it's better to shield drop. And it's a good application. Like a good example of how shield drop would have helped you a lot here is to just hold shield here, and then as he slid off, he would hit you with a fair, and you can just drop down with an up air or a bear or not really a dare, but that would have hit him. So like right here, if you just held shield, then like him sliding off the platform, the only thing he could do is a sword hit. So it's not like he can like grab you or anything like that. SirRed, that was really bad in the sense that you threw out a lot of hitboxes that were not guaranteed at all. I'll start with this one. He was holding shield and you just did a tipper fair. If he just kept holding shield, he could have just like fucked you for it. Although it was at low percent, so you probably wouldn't have taken too much. And then right here, he like you attacked right here and he just missed an aerial. But if he connected that aerial, he could have like got a lot of damage. Like a dare here would have put you into the platform and then connected into like fall through up air or a grab, which on a platform, if he gets a grab, it's like he can drop down fair afterwards or like run off fair. And those things can be very dangerous for you. So like putting out an aerial right here was not a good idea. I think it was a fair also. You put out a fair trying to connect. That was a combo. You could have definitely got that fair. I can say that. So I guess be a little bit faster. You could have also up air there, and that would have put you in a better position. And you just need to do it as soon as like you hit the fair. You'd be like, oh, as soon as I hit the fair, you just gotta like know the timing. And then right here, if you did a get up attack, it would have been like a easy get the fuck off. Because if you jump towards a platform, you like can't do anything at all unless you just like air dodge in place. But that doesn't work because then you have more lag than they do. So like you got lucky that he just kind of stood up. The fair was good. I don't know how he didn't hit you there. He could have just like sat there and F smash and it would have worked out. So yeah, big thing here. You guys both kind of played the platform a bit wrong, where you like went to places that you shouldn't have been, and then also like I don't know, you didn't utilize the defensive options, and that's like the advantage of having shield drop is like right there you could be like, okay, as soon as I can get into shield, if they're like in the air around my shield or trying to hit me from below as Marth, I can just shield drop and punish it really quick and turn it into my favor. There was actually one more position that was super in the favor of one of you. Oh, you could have just killed him right here. It's fine though. It's like right here, you went with an F smash and you just went really late. Whatever. That's not like a big problem or whatever. Okay, I've seen 3 F smashes. The one right here of SirRed was very bad in the sense that you could have gotten a lot more off of it. Right here. I don't know why you F smash. First of all, it's one of your slowest options, so if he like correctly grabbed on time, you would have been fucked. But if you down tilted, up tilted, or grabbed, those all come out around the same time. Like up tilt 6 and the other 2 are 7. So like you don't really want to be just F smashing as in like, oh, they're coming at me, I better F smash. And also like there was all the situations up here where I told you, hey, he could have just turned this around and like killed you for it. And you did actually get him to like high percent, I think like 100% or something like that. But you could have very easily died. And if KennyLee had a more solid defensive game, like the situations that I talked about of just like, you know, whatever, then it's like that F smash is kind of like pointless in the sense that it kind of just like screwed you. Where I don't know, you could have been screwed if KennyLee had been faster on the grab because I think that's what he was going for. Alright, you were backwards. Maybe I can give you a little bit, but like responding with this F smash happens a lot. Like I know that you do it a lot. KennyLee, you do it after this shit ends. You went for an F smash. You go for an F smash, which I kind of understand, but like it's very like simple for KennyLee to say, "I'm gonna jump here," and both of you are at the level where you both kind of like jump to avoid things here, and not many people just like land down here yet. Or if you play against people that do, I wouldn't say that either of you guys do too much. Then you F smash right here. You did the dare, and if you just did a grab down throw, you would have been in an amazing position, or grab up throw, and you could have like tried to juggle him up there. But down smash and an F smash kind of put him into this like, I guess it puts him into a tech chase, but like it could have been avoided. He didn't have to tech there. He could have like wiggled out and just done whatever he wanted at that point. So they didn't have enough of that. But your F smash, while put it into a tech position, it shouldn't have put him into a tech position, I'll say. And that one right here, he's just kind of coming in. See, like right here, let's say as he was coming down, you just started fairing him and like done a jump forward short hop fair. You would have had a much better you would have had a higher potential for damage. So something I'm seeing is sometimes you're picking easier options that are easier to put out. For example, um, earlier in the game while you were over here, there was something. If I look back, I would remember, but I don't know, I'm shot. But you're picking this F smash option. It's nice, it's beautiful, it's easy, simple, clean, giant. It lasts a long time. But it kind of screws you because it's like you get 14% or less if you've used it more, and you don't really get much off of it past that. Like it like wins you the situation, but like it's more so about like what you get from it. So I'll just keep playing actually. with punish this fair combo, this fair string. If you see the first fair, assume that the second fair is coming in, or a tomahawk. And if they jump, they're just screwed. You don't even have to react to that really. Instead, you jumped and did a nair, which did net you a punish, but like whatever. You're right, actually. Never mind. I'm wrong. You did this jump into the air again, KennyLee. And it kind of just fucked you, because now you don't have a jump. That was good on SirRed, just attacking between side Bs. You never want a side B close enough to stage. I'll actually talk about recovery a little bit here. I wasn't going to talk too much about it. There you did the side B right here. You might have done it in enough time and just not batted SirRed away with a fair. But if you did that side B like up here and then didn't do this one and just kind of fell down, you would have had enough time to react to him trying to wave dash off and grab ledge, which is the right way to try to cover that. Like, do that and then just hit you back off the ledge. So, here you want to do this side B, but this one right here is just too close to stage. That one right there. It's like, if they're able to watch you do it and then hit you off, it's just like, then it's a side B that you just straight up don't want to do, because it's like, you may not be able to survive that situation, but you want to make it as hard for the other guy as possible, and like that side B is one you don't want to do. Alright, I've been stopping it a lot. I kind of want to like watch more. What went wrong here? You're actually doing alright. Right here, you grab, hold on. Let's start at the beginning. Do a grab, down throw, into up throw. That's good. Kind of keep him at a higher percent. Put out 2 up airs. You tend to go for the immediate up air most of the time. And it worked out here, because he tried dropping through. And then you went for it again, which was weird. The only reason I say this is because you went for the immediate up air here, which kind of got you fucked. And then, okay, you went for an air that time. And he kind of just got away from it. So, what I mean by that is, if they're able to shield, you kind of get screwed by your own punish game. Because you go for an option that is just like, maybe not fast enough or something like that. Or you try to like react to them teching in place and doing it. And that kind of gets you screwed over too. But that's something I just noticed now. You went for the immediate up air there, that's fine. Why did you get hit? Oh, you go for an up tilt side Bs. That's a classic. I love that. It's so bullshit. How do you get hit? That was good. Good shit, actually. He very much baited out your jump, which is good, and you kind of can't avoid that. Although you kind of want to wait to use your jump until you're like right around here, not up here, because up here is just like, you can't really get to anywhere with your jump. You can kind of just go up and then come back down. And then he jabbed. Okay, that's fine. So sometimes you just get away with it and come back here, and sometimes you even get a punish out of it. But I think you should come over here so that you can like properly outspace their attacks, and also like have the threat of sweet spot double jump right here. Because if you have the option of sweet spot double jump and they're not trying to grab ledge, then you can just double jump and then like throw out a fair before they get to ledge. Like, if you see them with their back to the ledge, you can throw out a fair and it's like a 50-50. Or if they do grab the ledge, you can double jump and then like air dodge up. And at this percent, if he fairs you, you're like on this platform over here and you're safe. So I'll say that. But here, good shot on KennyLee by like threatening him and making him jump up. That's kind of what you want to do. Like SirRed, you were throwing him up to like the top platform and then doing an up air. And if you can like throw him up and then like kind of threaten him to jump up there, like you just jump up and then they'll be like shit and they'll hold shield or something like that, then it's like good. Maybe not in this position exactly, but that's kind of like the whole juggle game, I guess. We'll keep watching. Both of those F smashes were suboptimal. You could have like tried to got a better punish. That was a good F smash because they were on the platform. You jumped, didn't you? No, I think you just dashed. Never mind. Ooh, you could have got way more. You rolled in, so it doesn't matter. How'd you get hit here? What did you cover? You covered... Oh, the side B. That makes sense. Watch out for side Bs. If you just like jump and wait for the side B to happen, it's way easier. You can either say they're gonna side B or they're not gonna side B. And I think SirRed's shown he's gonna side B at this point in the game, and I would have attacked lower. Sorry, I would have attacked higher, my bad. And it got you hit. But that's why I'm saying these things, I guess. Drop through. Did you just stand there after you landed? Yeah, you just stood there. That's okay. I would have done the fair and then like grabbed afterwards, and I would have got hit too. But if you did it and shielded, you would have been okay. Or if you did it and then dropped through with a fair again. Honestly, him just CCing that there is kind of weird. I would not expect for him to CC that shit at this percent. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what he did. We'll just continue. I wouldn't have F smashed there. I would have done a drop through fair, and that would have gotten you an attack right about here, because that's the inside hit affair. The inside hit affair at this percent is like godlike, because they just fucking go right here, and you can like dare out of it. You can fair again. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I would probably fared again, and then got another fair, and then it would be like all the way up here, because I don't go for dares too much. But if you did a drop through fair, it would have been like pretty good. F smash kind of helps out. It looks like you were maybe trying to do it. Ooh, that was actually sick. Did you jump, SirRed? I don't know if you jumped, but if not, that was like good. You like saw that he side beat and just fucked him for it. Interesting. I don't know what happened there. I would have rolled faster. If you're ever stuck in this spot, first of all, SirRed, you're fucking stupid. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you just down tilting it that close? You just grab and hold down after you grab, and if you get hit by the thing, you're just still holding down. It's good when people are jabbing you or something like that. ACI down grab is very nice. I saw that you try to grab, but if you don't hold down, you kind of just fly in the air after getting hit. You got away with this F smash. Here, you could have just fallen down and grabbed ledge and been completely safe, but the side B actually kind of fucked you. I think you realized that, though, after you got hit. Okay. SirRed, I still would not have done this F smash. It got you a kill, but I don't think it was a good idea. The fair was a good idea, calling out his jump, so I'll admit that. But the F smash at mid percent, it sets up for an edge guard, but like you shouldn't be edge guarding Marth if you're not close enough to the ledge to start with. Like if you're close to the ledge, there's like a 50-50, you can just kill him or something, but alright, your combo was very not tight in the sense that 119. There's some shit. Okay, so you could just fallen down and dared here. If I got hit in KennyLee's position, I would have also jumped. Haha, to be honest. Or I would have wiggled out and like try to come over here. I think I would have wiggled out actually. Like as soon as I got hit at low percent, I would have just like shook the control stick trying to like get out or something. But you jumping is like exactly what SirRed or any Marth wants you to do, because then they get this cool punish. Up air, I think you meant to up air and you just did that accidentally, and it got you like a free thing or whatever. Fair, fair. Let's go back to the beginning of this. If he properly up aired, you would have been fucked. But you could have probably gotten out of that simply because he up smashed and it just like completely missed or something. Alright, let's continue. I think that's all I gotta say about the combo. That's one of those F smashes. It's just like, alright, you're here, fair, F smash. It like puts him this way, but aside from that, it doesn't like help too much. I guess here what you could have done is done fair F smash, and then here he jumped, and you could have just done full hop fair and fuck him. But I think you did a short hop. Yeah, you did a short hop. But SirRed, that was a really bad jump from here to here. And what's it called? It's shown that both of you kind of jump when you're like in a bad spot. But I'd say especially KennyLee, but both of you kind of do it. So like right here you got hit and you just jumped. If you just fell to stage, then you would have been perfectly fine. It's like at the end of the last game when KennyLee was over here on Battlefield and he just like did a side B and then jumped out of it, and SirRed, you faired him and dared him. It's like you kind of like screw yourself by jumping up. And it's good that you capitalize SirRed, but it's like more so KennyLee's fault. It's like a 50-50, like, well, good job for capitalizing, but you know, you probably shouldn't have even had the capitalization. But if you have the read that they're going to jump up, then it's like a good thing. But both of you got to mix that up. In places where it looks like, shit, they want me to jump so they can hit me, that's like a perfect time to drop down. And if they're not safe about how they cover the jump, you can just get a quick combo and like start your own stuff. Like right here, that's kind of what happens. He jumps up, and then he could have just like started all of his whatever, but he kind of retreated over here, even though he had like a lot of control and I think frame advantage, or maybe he felt like he didn't have frame advantage because he was jumping. But if you have frame advantage, you definitely want to like take control of that situation. I would have, if I accidentally jumped and then I like came down, I would just try to grab right away and like get you off the stage and kill you, or throw you up. This dash attack, that's good. I like this up tilt right here, even though it completely misses. You have full control over what's going to happen next. And so it's like a 50-50 where if you don't get the hit, you're still in such a great spot. However, you don't really capitalize afterwards. If you just like got a little bit closer and F smashed him or just started fairing him out of it, you would have been fucked. Because he only has one fair to put out there and one air dodge. But you have all this space and time to like do stuff. And that's like the important part about juggling is like they only got one place to go and they don't have a jump. So you just fuck them for it or something. But you did this forward tilt that I think hit. I don't remember now. No, it didn't. But you got an F smash out of it because you went for some jank grab. Why'd you go for that grab? Oh, you just went for it because the forward tilt was there and figured, oh, he might shield. Okay. And then you do wave dash back, F smash. I kind of like the F smash in the sense that he is at like this higher percent. But that smash would have been nice when he was like up here with no jump. When you got no jump, like sometimes like those risks are way better. Like if you get an F smash and they have no jump, like that's just a free edge guard and like a quick death. If someone wastes their jump and like you're in the prime position, that's when I would go for the. I'm gonna like go for the gold pretty much. Here he just held down and like made it back to ledge, which is fine because ledge at this level is a bit easier to get away from. Kind of weird tech chase. Okay, not too bad. Just kind of waited for him to get back. And, okay, he had no jump, so he was fine. Ooh, that was like almost a 0 to death. Interesting. How'd you get hit by that? Were you trying to punish? Yeah, it looks like you were trying to get close enough to punish. That happens. Low percent, do not go for F tilt. Maybe you were trying to up tilt, and I'm going to assume that's what you were trying to do. Up tilt's great at low percent because it just has a lot of base knockback, and if it hits, they're just in the air immediately. But forward tilt, like, what's it called? SirRed should be holding down like this entire time. Like, if he's close to you, I don't know what the hell he was doing. Yeah, there he should have been holding down for sure. Like, if you're in this position and you're walking, like, if you F smashed him or forward tilted him or down tilt or even up tilt, he just holds down and goes forward. Walking is very dangerous sometimes, and if you started walking and maybe kept going, he could have been like, all right, I'll just hold down, and then as soon as the he gets close enough for grab range, maybe duck, juke out the grab or something. But kind of just F tilted him was weird. What's it called? See, this percent, 18, sorry, 10, which is when you hit him, is you need to not be hitting him with aerials that aren't dare, and you don't want to be hitting him with anything at all. It's only grab and aerials, and I wouldn't F smash and maybe up tilt if you think they're gonna come in, because up tilt can get ASTI down punished, but it puts him in the air, so it's you can combo out of that even at 0 or some shit like that. SirRed actually got you with some up tilts earlier. Up tilt, put you on shield. I'm gonna be honest, with down tilt, usually their next option is dash forward, dash back, or F smash. One of those 3 things, or the next down tilt. So it's 4 things, but the thing is, roll beats dash forward in the sense that dash forward trying to cover these options, and then it also beats F smash and also beats the next down tilt, and it doesn't beat dash backwards. So it beats 3 of the 4 main options. They could also fair there, which it also kind of beats, and it also just keeps you safe. It's if they do down tilt, and then an aggressive option, or they just down tilt and you think they're gonna do an aggressive option, just roll in keeps you so safe, and it looks like you just jumped, which is the worst thing you want to do here. It's a very aggressive option, and honestly, if you get a good hit, I think in the past you've jumped there and got hit most of the time, but you may have gotten a combo out of it. I'm not actually sure. But here you just got fucked for it because it's a very you're just jumping in the corner. It's not a good habit to have. There's some habits that are fine, you're not gonna get punished. I don't know if you would have made that anyway. I like what was going on here. SirRed, you had a good opportunity. He has no jump, so here you want to jump up on the stage and hit him with an up air, since I don't think you could have done anything else. Right here is what I'm talking about. He has no jump, so you grab there, you go with an up air, and you continue the combo on stage. If he ACIs down, you just get a punish out of their get up attack or whatever the fuck they're gonna do. But maybe it would have been better to do jump fair right here. Maybe that's what you were trying to do when you just canceled the jump squat. Actually, your quick up B shows you probably just canceled your jump squat. But here, if you went up with the up air, it would have been a little bit better. I don't know why you F smashed, and I don't know why you F smashed. But if either of you just grabbed there, it would have been a lot better. KennyLee, you start something here. You do fair. I think dare would have worked there, and I would have tried to go for dare. You do this fair right here. That fair could have been easily ASTI down and just grabbed or something like that. And if you did it there, you would have been a lot safer, because he's just sitting there on the ground, kind of just doing nothing. Right here. Yo, yeah, he did a dash attack, and if he did a down air, it would have been a lot safer. It could have popped him up, and it could have also did that. However, you get this forward smash off of it. And he also has no jump, which you recognized, and I think went back to just F smash him. And I don't know if he would have grabbed ledge there, but that's good anyway. You want to up tilt a lot faster than that. There you go. I'll tell you what you could have done here. You wave dash back his fair, and he could have put out another fair, but if you put out a fair, you would have had enough time. If you have enough time to F smash, you have enough time to fair. And you could have also just grabbed him or nared or something like that. The nair would have put him in a good position at this percent to fair and start your own combo. Whereas F smashing kind of just puts him into a tech chase that you can't really catch up with. It's weird. I feel like I'm telling you to F smash in some spots and fair in some spots. But you F smash in like the wrong spot sometimes, just like out of habit. And then you jump a lot into like random punishes and like bad spots. Like right there, ooh, you double jumped. You might have accidentally double jumped actually. Forward tilt, I think SirRed just reacted to your jump. He forward tilted you, wave dash forward, and saw that you were in the air and just maybe if you like side beat or like I don't know. I think double jumping forward, especially when you're on stage, is just a bad idea. If you're in the air, come down with an aerial or an air dodge, and if they get under you, maybe jump in order to like try to avoid something and like go to ledge or like just away from the opponent. But like jumping towards the opponent with a double jump is like very very scary. And I would say it's reminiscent of when you're in a bad spot, you just jumping out of shield. But I wouldn't say that's the exact like that's not an exact comparison. And you died for it, which sucks, but it happens. What happens here? You have smash him. Ah, that's unfortunate. I guess you just wave dash the wrong way. But yeah, that's whatever. This is so weird. Okay, you guys both missed a lot of punishes. The first one is right here. You fared him here, and you just down tilted, and then you down tilted. So like, the first thing was the SirRed fair. You could have grabbed it, and that would have been a lot better than down tilt. Because down tilt, you don't really get anything at this percent. Like you get the down tilt, and if they ACI down, then like you're fucked, and it just kind of sucks. If you ACI down, which is what you did, you want to just grab right away. So that's like a big thing. Just holding down, and then as soon as you get hit, hold R and press A. So it's just like a quick like RA, and it's pretty easy because you can't really fuck it up. And it's just like a shield grab, but it's like out of holding down. And so in this position, you got fared, and if you did it, you would have been fine because of how high he did the fair. Right there, he did the fair, you did the down tilt, then you did the down tilt. Now, SirRed, you got knocked back kind of far, and at that percent, if you got hit by a down tilt, just F smash would be hilarious. Just taking the ACI down. So they ACI down your down tilt, they down tilted you, you just take it and F smash. But you down tilted instead, which is weird. Then KennyLee, you did another one of those jumps from the edge. I think SirRed's picking up on it, but he may just be going for some shit, like just attacking you. Because, I don't know, this F smash is a very big, like, if they're not shielding, I'm hitting them kind of thing. So, like, I don't know. How could you have edge guarded him? He has no jump. Oh, wait. He does have a jump. Okay. So when they have a jump, and they're not going to double jump sweet spot, you want to get on stage because you're going to have to up B pretty much. Like if they up B, you can hit it with down tilt or F smash, and that's way better than trying to do this. Although I guess what you were going for was the bear. Yeah, good job KennyLee. You stopped side being until like you right here. That's called right here. If you did another side B, you were fucked. And SirRed was trying to hit that. Good job, KennyLee, on not doing it. SirRed, good job covering that, but it's kind of not disrespectful, but you didn't respect that KennyLee knew how to recover there. So, like, good job here, and then you get this hit. I think if you did it a little bit earlier, you would have hit SirRed to the left, and that would have been a lot better. It would have been, sorry, to the left. It would have been much better than you missing him, because then you got hit, and then you tech to the right. You could have been in a super great position for dodging him, but you kind of got fucked for it. The double jump saved you. Him missing that shit right here, I think shows that SirRed's throwing out a lot of F smash. That right here, like you're coming down here and you just F smashed instead of like trying to cover anything. What would have been better is to not do anything at all and then wait for you to get a little bit lower or to get up here and like jump up. Because if you wait until you're here until you make your choice, you can mix up between SirRed, you can mix up between covering them landing with a fair or landing with nothing. And they're both like close timings. So like you just like time it so that like, oh, if they just land here with a fair, I'm ready to just grab him. And if you see that they jump first, then it's like, okay, I can just attack. It's one of the juggle things that's like, they're not going to hit me. Like, I don't think he could have hit you here when he jumped up into the air. Yeah. He wasn't going to be able to hit you, really, if he kept on drifting this way. Because his bear would have, like, come right about here, which it looks like it would hit you, but it's like, you'd be safe. Or maybe if you just fared this way while it happened. I don't know. But this F smash is a very, like, I'll just take it. And maybe it was like a, I'll go for all or nothing. But KennyLee could have got a little bit better of a punish than fair down tilt down tilt. Why did you do that? What the fuck are you doing? You just did down throw, forward smash. God damn it. Was that a roll that you hit? Or try to hit? Okay, let's try to hit a roll. What are you doing? You did that bear earlier, actually. That was going to hit nothing at all. Like, there was no chance of you hitting anything. Like, he was all the way down here when he did it. KennyLee, that was a good recovery. You, like, didn't side B too close. Or maybe that side B was too close, but SirRed just didn't cover it. I don't think I would have covered it. Because that's hard to cover. And you kill him. How do you kill him? You just F smashed his up tilt. Which, I don't know why you would have up tilted. KennyLee hasn't shown any... I'm going to get hit by this thing. Did you miss a wave dash or something? You did this, and you just jumped up here, and you jumped at him. This jump is very dangerous. If you just got into this small position, here, I'll show you exactly the spot you want to be in. Right here, if you just got right at the edge of his tipper F smash, enough to like make him want to F smash, like, you had ample frame advantage. So you could have just like got there and then attacked him, and if he didn't shield, then he would have been like, fuck, you're at tipper fair. Like, if you got right here and put out a tipper fair right as he was waking up, I don't think you could have gotten there in time, but it would have like forced him in a shield, and then you would have had enough time to like put out the next fair without him being able to grab you. Maybe he would have been able to fair, but point is, he would have been kind of fucked in the sense that he would be forced in a shield, but you kind of just jumped, and it was like jank because you just got fucked out of an advantageous position. Both of you have actually been doing that a lot, where you'll be in a good position, and you'll do something weird that is just like, if they throw something out, you're fucked. And so for KennyLee, a lot of things you would do, you just, actually both of you, you'll do a fair and then go to combo. There was at one point where you both went for a fair and then a combo, but you just didn't combo the right way, and you like landed first, or you just took too long, and you just got hit out of it. And so I guess there's like practice, like, sorry, really understand how fast you can do your fairs, so that when you get your first fair, you're like, do I have enough time to get this? And you say yes, and then pull the trigger, and know when to pull that trigger, not just like I know I can pull the trigger, I should do it now. It's like I know an exact timing of I need to pull the trigger. And then both of you have been getting F smashed out of advantageous positions. Like the entire time. SirRed will just throw it out. KennyLee will just throw it out. And they both work, but they shouldn't at all. Because you should just hit that shit. That was good. That stand up on stage was weird, but not much you could have really done. Good recovery if you were a little bit lower. If you drop down really fast and then like hit him also, you'd been fine. And then SirRed, I don't know what the hell you were doing. You just like jumped up on stage and got hit. Which, if you're going to get on stage, you want to ledge dash, just like jump up waveland this way, or even stand up on stage. To be honest, like if you stand up at the same time they FB, like you're safe as fuck. Let's see, overall, in general, you want to know what combos, and then figure out if this doesn't combo, how can I extend my attacks so that I'm still in a good position, or I'm killing them. So like good examples were whenever one of you would throw somebody up or get an up tilt or something, There are a lot of examples of you just attacking like the closest place instead of like getting an advantage. Like what's it called? I know what I'm talking about. I just don't remember when it was. Right there. Like this is a good example. Like you didn't actually throw them up, but they're in a bad position. Like this is just like you're either going up or coming down. And you picked going down, but throughout the entire set, I think you, SirRed, have picked them dropping down. And I think you have two KennyLee. I don't remember too well. But right here, it's just like you guys have both jumped a lot. Like if there's a fear, you have a fear of coming down, and you jumped up and away. Or I guess in this case in, but like you jumped away from the attack, and it kind of fucked you in the sense that, or it would have fucked you more against the player with a more solidified like adaptation game, where they're just like, okay, they're jumping when my combo doesn't actually connect, to avoid me just throwing out shit. And so it dodged this F smash and you got a hit out of it, but like that jump was very bad in the sense that if somebody was like, okay, he's jumping out, which I think they would have noticed by this time in the set, they would have just killed you for it. If they just F smashed in the opposite direction, they just sat there and crouched and then psh, F smashed, like you're fucked. And then SirRed, both of you pretty much, when pay attention to when you know your attack's not going to combo. And you should figure out that by knowing how fast you can do things and getting a general feel for hit stun. Like for me, I know how much a Marth Fair is going to do on me at like most percents, where it's like if I'm playing Marth, it's at low percent, it's like, okay, if they fair me, I have time to shield for sure, I have time to attack them if I'm in the air also. And so like there uh there was something earlier on where like you SirRed got a fair. No, KennyLee got a fair and then just didn't jump fast enough. No, you wave landed down or you L canceled it and then went for another fair which didn't work. And then SirRed got the fair and then just didn't jump fast enough and then got hit out of his fair. It was like really funny because it's just like, what the fuck? Like, why are you both like missing it? Right here. No, not here. This is the edge guard. I don't remember if it was before or after this. I think it was after this. It might have been the end of the third stock. I think it was the end of this stock or whatever. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, I remember that. That was so good. That you were completely wrong. I don't remember, but I remember it was here and like KennyLee, you did a jump and then landed here and then went for another jump and then SirRed, you hit him out of it and then just like jumped up here and KennyLee just hit you out of it, which you could have comboed, but it's like, what's it called? KennyLee should have landed here and then saw, is he gonna go up or down? And then you guys have both been going up and he went up and you kind of covered him just like doing something weird and he was like, oh, you just threw out an attack and he just went down instead. But I think he would have went up if you just like stood there. That's just like something that you could have figured out by the end of the set, maybe not at this point. But yeah, so I guess the key points for both of you actually, it's when something's not going to combo, well, first figure out what combos. And then the next part is when you know something is not going to combo, you need to like watch what they do early on in the set, and then by the end of the set, you should know like, okay, they've been doing this a lot. Are they mixing it up? Are they not mixing it up? Stuff like that. On the ground, you both tend to F smash a lot in exchange for like a defensive option like rolling, shielding in general, grabbing actually, down tilting, up tilting, and you'll F smash, and it's good in the sense that it's a giant attack, but it's bad in the sense that it doesn't really net you much at a lot of the percents. Maybe at like 60, 70, it like gets you off stage, but like not. I don't recommend it too much because it's just like it does 14, and then it shouldn't really put him into a tech chase, and then it's just like that's all you get. Whereas you can also just like combo them for 40% or just throw them off stage and edge guard. I guess F smashing off stage isn't too bad, but yeah. The last point, well, not really last point. There's stuff earlier on, of course, but when people are in the air, you want to. No, I already said that. God damn it. When people are in the air, you both have habits on what you do when they're in the air, and actively deciding. Sorry, actively figuring out, yo, they're doing this will get you out of the habit of picking one option while they're in the air. And then both of you need to work on your platform game, because if there were a lot of positions where you were in a bad spot, but if you just had access to shield dropping, you could have just turned it all in your favor. There's that. KennyLee, good recovery. SirRed, I think you side B a bit too close to stage every once in a while. But KennyLee, you also like kind of flub some edge guards. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to stop this recording.